Take your pen and notebooks out, class is in session. You clicked on this video because you want to change your life. You want to reinvent yourself, and I am here to help you do that. First things first, you need to reflect on your current life. Reflect on your habits. This will help you find out what works and what doesn't work. That way, you know the things you need to change and the things you need to put more of your energy into. And this is really important because our habits result in the people we become in the future. Our habits make us who we are. The things you do on a daily basis, the little things you think do not matter, they matter. So the little things you do on a daily basis, over time, they add up and they make us who we become in the future. So yeah, reflect on your current habits, reflect on your current lifestyle. So you find out what works for you, what doesn't, and you know what to change and what you should stick to or stick with. Okay? It is very important for us to build good habits and do away with the bad habits. The habits you know that are not taking you anywhere, the habits you know that are hindering your progress. Do away with those ones and stick to the good habits and make or create more good habits. Okay? Next, you need to set clear goals. What are the things that you want to achieve in this new phase of life that you're stepping into? What are the things that push you, the things that you're so eager to get, the things that you've been dreaming about, the things that you've been thinking about, the things that when you achieve them, you finally get to be in that spotlight in your head, the spotlight that you've created in your head as, the person you want to become, the best version of yourself, or rather a better version of yourself. So what are those goals that you want to achieve? When you're setting these goals, you need to be specific and realistic. Do not set goals you know would be impossible to achieve just for the sake of setting goals. I will repeat that. Do not set goals you know would be impossible to achieve just for the sake of setting goals. For example, if you're currently unemployed and you know you're not getting money from anywhere, your goal shouldn't be to get a house or a car before the end of the year. Now, while that is not totally impossible because, miracles happen, you could win the lottery or something, it is not realistic, especially if you don't have the skill sets to make the required amount of money before the end of the year. So rather, you should start with goals like learning a new skill or getting a job. So start small. Don't set unrealistic goals for yourself. You need to honestly evaluate your current situation and then set goals based on that. Evaluate your situation. What stage in your life are you in? Take all these things into consideration, your current stage in life, your current situation, and then set goals based on that. Okay? Next, you need to let go of limiting beliefs because what is that? We don't do that over here, okay? If you don't believe in yourself already, you need to work on that because your belief in yourself is going to affect the way that you work towards achieving your goals. It's going to affect the things that you do. It's going to affect the way you carry yourself. It's going to affect the way you implement your goals because if you don't believe in yourself, you'll probably not be so enthusiastic to do some of these things. You probably never want to do these things because you're like, am I sure I'm going to get this thing done? Do you understand? So let go of limiting beliefs and just do your thing.
You don't believe in yourself, who will believe for you? Nobody, man. That's the truth about it. You have to believe in yourself because you know you can do it. And once you believe, you can never achieve.
The next tip is also related to the previous one. You need to be around people who believe in you just as much as you believe in yourself. You need to surround yourself with positive energy because there are some times where you will not be exactly confident in yourself. You cannot always be 100% confident in yourself. We are human beings, right? And there are some times where we feel down. So surround yourself with positive people who can lift you up in those moments of your life, who can encourage you and give you a reaffirmation of your abilities. So yeah, surround yourself with positive people who believe in you as much as you believe in yourself. Next, you have to build healthy relationships and connections. You need to build connections with people who have similar goals as you. People who can show up for you in the same way that you can show up for them. Now, I said this because your connection or your relationship with people shouldn't just be about them showing up for you. It should be about you showing up for them. It should be a connection or relationship of mutual benefits. Do you get? You should not just be the type of person who is connecting with someone just because you want to gain something from that person. You should connect to build together. You should connect to be each other's pillar when needed. Do you get? Don't just connect with people that you just take from. So when you're building connections, connect with people who you can work with, people who You can build things together with people who can learn from you, people who you can learn from. So it should be like a cycle of beneficial relationships, a cycle of beneficial connections. Next, you have to invest in yourself, whether it's your money, your time. It could be by learning a new skill, starting a course, reading books, going to events, to network and meet with like-minded people. There are different ways that you can invest in yourself, be it physical, mental, spiritual, you name it. Just look for ways to invest in yourself so you become a better version of yourself. So you become better each day, and you're a step closer to achieving your goal. Instead of scrolling on social media for hours non-stop, use that time to invest in yourself. Use that time to do something meaningful for yourself, something that would help you become a better person, something that will help you grow. Okay? You need to step out of your comfort zone and take action on a daily basis so that you can move closer to your goals. Next, you need to be patient with yourself and celebrate small wins. Greatness cannot be rushed. Success cannot be rushed. Take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Do not put so much pressure on yourself. Do not rush yourself so much. Okay? Be patient. Enjoy the process. Be patient with the process and celebrate small wins. When you celebrate small wins, it's like you are acknowledging the fact that you've been putting in effort and something is coming out of those efforts, and it would encourage you to do more. So yeah, notice your small wins. Do not just be too focused on the big picture. That's not a bad idea. Be focused on the big picture, but notice the small wins, celebrate the small wins, and be patient enough to enjoy the process so that when you eventually get to the end, when you eventually get to where you've achieved your goals, you can fully bask in that joy, in that fulfillment. Do you get? So be patient with yourself, celebrate small wins, and just enjoy the process. Last but definitely not the least, you need to put God before and above whatever plans you have. God should be your number one priority. Whatever dreams you have for yourself, whatever goals you've set out for yourself, put God before, in, and after the process of you trying to achieve those goals or trying to achieve those dreams. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.